Okay, I'm just not going to get a name tag. Okay, I wanted to get a name tag to name our cleric, but my fishing rod that I have just has mending on it, and apparently this was the first time I fished in this world, which is awesome. And this is really hard to get a name tag if you don't have Luck of the Sea. So I think I want to go ahead and get started with my game, and we'll get the name tag some other day. So let me put this stuff away real quick. I'm going to go over and put one last finishing touch on the cleric's house, and then we're going to get into the meat of today's episode. If I can remember where I want to put all this stuff. Right now, I think the fish will just go in here, and the tripwire hook will go in the redstone box, and we've got a box for this stuff here. Okay, I did grab some iron so we can finish making these the signs for the finishing touch on this house. So let's hop back over here to the. Let me just make. No, I didn't. I looked through my chest. I didn't have a name tag. I might have one stuck in a chest somewhere that they don't belong, but I don't think I've gotten many name tags because honestly, beyond that first episode or so, I haven't really done any deep exploring where I'm finding chests that would have name tags in them. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to get name tags. Of course, I could just trade up one of my clerics all the way to not clerics. One of my librarians. I could trade up one of my librarians all the way to max and buy them. So there's the cleric. There he is. So this is the house we made last episode, which, by the way, if you're new here, thanks for coming. Hope you enjoy this. Last episode, we made this nice little house for the cleric that's here at our XP farm. So we have this XP farm here, and as a way to get rid of stuff like all of this rotten zombie flesh, we brought a cleric over that we could trade with, and we gave him a home last episode. So we gave him a nice old school villager style home. It's kind of like a home church combo thing. So we did that last episode. And let me go ahead and sleep. And let's see. Like I said, I want to put that last finishing touch, and we can do some more tweaking. I wanted to tweak. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to do. Let's see. That was there and there. Okay, so here. Let me hop on in here real quick. See, I'm glad this works. So we actually put that on the floor, and that raises him too high to get through that doorway. So it looks like that actually works, so he can't get through there. And I had a different idea to stop him from doing this, and that was to put... No! Come down. Okay. Put that on the lower one, and I was going to put a barrel up there, just as a little something more to take up some space. All right, and I need something for that spot right there. Oh, that was going to be something like a redstone or a glowstone, something that would be a potion ingredient. What's a good potion ingredient? You know what? A golden carrot's a nice potion ingredient, right? There we go. Put a potion ingredient there. Excellent. Okay, now I think... Okay, the actual finishing touch. Okay, I went over there to get some more iron ingots so that we could make some more chains, because we needed one more chain, and we had some strict logs in here. We were going to go with oak. No. Had I already stripped the logs? I might not have already stripped the logs. Okay, we were going to just put some row of hanging signs right here, which now that I think about it, no, I'd still be able to get up underneath them. Okay, that was the finishing touch, and those were going to be spruce or oak? Looking at it now, the oak might be a nice way to pull that roof color down, and then it might contrast better with all that background being either... Well, there's a little oak. We'll try oak. Let's see. I think I need, 6 stripped? 3, 4, 5, 6. And then strip them. And I think that's the recipe. This and 2 chains, I believe, is the recipe. Yes, here we go. And you get 6 of them out of it. Great. Alright, so I could hang them like this. Ooh, I do kind of like that. I forget who suggested this. I'm really bad at remembering who suggested what, mainly because usually by the time I record this, it's been like a week since you've made the comment, and I just don't remember who. But now it's been like 2 weeks since that comment was made. I kind of like it better with that little bar on the top. Nice. Okay, we can still get in here and access our chest just fine. We have another storage thing there if we need it. All right, excellent. All right, well, I think this is done for now. This area is not done. We still need to figure out a place to put some of the storage. And I could like sneak some extra storage into there. Some of this is just going to go back home because it was building supplies. Let's see. Let me just clear out these guys. But I think I'm going to do that some other day. I think we spent enough time at this farm last episode. And there are some more things I want to do today. I have a plan. I have a plan this time. It's not like a big grand plan, but it was just what I actually wanted to do today. Let's see. Let me just get some of this stuff out. There we go. So we can go ahead and put this stuff there. We'll go ahead and throw our bones in there. They get turned into bone blocks. And we'll throw these armor pieces in the trash. And someone did mention I could like smelt those into nuggets. That is correct. I absolutely could smelt the metal armor pieces into nuggets. But I would want a fuel source for them where like something like bamboo, where like 1 or 2 bamboos smelt a single item, so that you don't have to worry about burning up like a coal, which could possibly smelt 8 things for like 1 nugget. But that is something I absolutely could do. I'm just not really set up for it. But maybe that is something I can add in the future. That just might be a nice way to just get, a few extra resources out of some of that junk that we don't need. So it was a great suggestion, and I'll look into possibly doing that sometime. We could have like a little, we could have like just a simple little mini little bamboo farm that just feeds the fuel. And then every time we get like a metal piece of armor or a shovel or something, we could throw it in there. I think that's awesome. Oh, and here I made a little access to get back to this crafter so that whenever this runs out, because this is the if you didn't see this last time, so this is where I can put my used up bows in here, and then they come out as dispensers. But the thing is, I have to come in and manually put in the cobblestone and the redstone. So we're down to like, I put in some extras because we were getting close to being empty, and but it's still, there's going to need to be more. And this might actually, oh, you know what I could do? I just thought about something. I could work a a cobblestone generator into this farm somehow. Yeah, we could have a simple cobblestone generator out here. And then that can generate the cobblestone that I would need to fill this up. Like while I'm waiting for monsters to fill up the chamber, or mobs, I could just make cobblestone. And then, of course, witch drops will give you redstone, so you do get a decent supply of redstone over time. Hey, that's another improvement I can make over here. Man, all the ideas are flowing today. I love this. This is awesome. This is great. Well, those improvements will be for another day. Like I said, we spent plenty of time in this. I'm just going to go because the more I stay here, the more I'm going to talk and think and want to start building stuff. Okay, so what am I going to do today? You know what? Actually, my plan for today might end up going back to that XP farm. But we'll deal with that when we get there, if we need to. So before I reveal, the big reveal, I mean, have no idea what my thumbnail or title is going to be, so it might not be much of a reveal, but the big reveal of what I'm going to do this episode, I'll have to show you when I'm back at home. So, last episode? Was it last episode? We completed our librarians. We got all of the last librarians. So, this is my library. Except right now, it's really just a foundation with a bunch of librarians at their desks. This needs to become a library. So, my first big building project, right? I haven't really built much besides utility stuff. You know, I built a small decorative roof over that, but you know that was a utility build. The XP farm was a utility build. I guess technically, I guess the cleric's house was not a utility build. That was a decorative build. But the first major build I wanted to do here is this library. For this library, though, I have a vision in my head of what the interior will kind of look like, right? So I'm going to build this library backwards. I'm going to build the interior. I'm going to build up like the walls and the windows and stuff from inside and ceiling and all of that. And then I'll just kind of build an outside to match or to work. Okay? But for this inside, what I'm envisioning is a whole lot of bookshelves. Now, I use these kinds of bookshelves here on their desks. Number one, because it's some interesting new look. But number two is I could store like empty books in here. And then whenever I enchant them, I can store the enchanted books in here. So there's going to be some utility to this. So for the decorative bookshelves on the wall, I want to get, you know, the actual old school bookshelves. Or we'll say mostly the old school bookshelves. I'm sure I'll work in... Oh, I don't really have... Oh my gosh, why is everything so... Okay. There we go. Do I even have any... I imagine they would have been up here with books. Let's see. Is it in crafted wood items? No, I don't even have any bookshelves. Well, because right now books are a bit expensive, right? I have to farm leather. I have to farm leather to make bookshelves, and I have to farm paper to make, well, the books to go in the bookshelves, and then I have to farm wood. And it's just going to be a lot. I'm going to use a lot of bookshelves. So, where are bookshelves found? Bum, bum, bum. There's two places. Well, two places where I know that you can get a good amount of bookshelves. One of them, which it didn't even dawn on me until me and Zinc went there relatively recently, is the Woodland Mansions. They have a surprisingly large number of bookshelves. So that's an option, and we can actually take a look on my map, my cheaty map here, and see have we discovered. So here is a dark oak forest, but I don't see a mansion in it. It's really, really small. But if we see the start of a dark oak forest, so we could explore a bit and try to find dark oak forest that might contain a mansion. We could do that. Some overland adventuring might not be such a bad thing to do. Haven't really done too much of it yet. So we could give that a try. The other place you find a lot of bookshelves, and this is probably going to be everyone's first guess, is the Stronghold. Yep. Literally, I could probably just find like one library in a Stronghold and probably have probably what I need for this build. So we could just go find the Stronghold and try to start raiding books from it. Got a decision to make here. Decisions. Regardless of what I do, I think I'm going to need my bundle. If we do any overland adventuring, I'll need my bundle. If we do anything that's going to involve fighting, I'm going to need a shield. I could just go ahead and combine these now. It's not really going to hurt. Oh, you know what? I need to... Oh, that's what I need to do real quick is get this thing enchanted up. We haven't enchanted our... Oh my gosh, we haven't enchanted everything yet. Oh my gosh, we have all the enchantments and I haven't done it all up yet. Okay, you know what? I'm going to live on the edge and go out and do whatever we're going to do today in our not quite full enchanted gear. And this will probably be the last time I adventure in not full enchanted gear. Okay, so explore for Woodland Mansions or just go gather what I need to get to the Stronghold. We probably don't have... We have 4 ender pearls. We do have access to blaze rods in the nether. I could maybe either go hunt for ender pearls. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Like I say, I have to remember I was fishing for like a good 10 minutes or so while I was recording before I started. So I'm probably, about 15-ish minutes into this. Let's go the first hour, and let's do some overland exploration. And see if we can luck out and find ourselves. You know what? I'm actually gonna. Nah, I'm not gonna take a chest boat. If I need a chest boat, I can make it on the run. Okay, let's do some overland exploration and see. Yeah, to see what we can find. See if we can find a mansion. That'd be pretty cool to do. If I find a mansion, I mean, I guess I just risk it. If I find the mansion. Okay, fair enough. All right, where do we want to go? Let's see. There was a dark oak forest up here, up north, out near the. This is our XP farm. If you want to get a bearing here, This is our home. This is our XP farm up northeast. So right up from that, there was this small dark oak forest. And now, assuming that the dark oak forest, again, it's going to be kind of like a biome-centric thing, right? Like it's probably near these other forests and stuff. So we could potentially maybe explore out this way and see if there's more of these dark oak forests connected to these forests. Yeah, so let's kind of go do some exploration up in this northern land here. So let's go back to our XP farm. We'll take a huge dive, a big old swan dive off of that thing, and then we will start exploring up there. And if we can't find one, we'll give it about an hour. If we can't find one, then we'll turn around and we'll start planning on doing the stronghold instead. What did I just walk over here for? A bucket of water. Because someone gave me, like... I say obvious, but I didn't think of it, so it obviously wasn't obvious. A brilliant obvious idea of I'll show you when I get there. I like to just bring up things and then leave you in suspense for a good minute before I give you the answer. Anyway, guys, so how are you doing? I hope everyone is doing great. I'm doing very well. This episode is a little bit late because I just wasn't able to record it. My weekends have suddenly become a lot busier, just helping to take care of my mom and stuff. So I just wasn't able to record it until this is actually Sunday morning right now. So, and hopefully I'll have that up this afternoon or this evening. So anyway, so the extremely obvious that I should have thought of way to, like, when I was building this, I kept like, oh my gosh, if I fall off of this thing, I don't have a way back up because I tore out that stand. And I believe it was DM Bar. If I get wrong who said that, my apologies again. I can't always remember who said what because it's been like a week since I read it. But he was like, just put a bucket of water. That's how you get up and down from this thing. In fact, you know what? Just to make sure it stays as a... You know what? I'm just going to do it here. Boop. And if it goes... Okay, it will fan out a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I don't care if it fans out. It doesn't have to be a single stream. Yeah, so now if I fall off, I can just swim up that stream of water to get back up. Just brilliant. Brilliant in its simplicity. And I love things like that. They're just... brilliance in simplicity. I love it. Okay, here's the bookshelves I was looking for when I was going to say point out bookshelves. I have 9 bookshelves. I need way more. Okay, north. North is that way. North is the way I just put my little thingy. But you know what? We're going to swan dive. We said swan dive. We're going to swan dive. Whoop. Whoa, I went all the way to the floor. That was awesome. All right, let's get this boat up here. All right. Oh my gosh, look at that terrain. Wouldn't it be funny if we had a dark oak forest and then the mansion spawned and it happened to choose like that block as its spawn point? We'd have a mansion up there with like cobblestone walls. That would look so ridiculous. I wonder if theoretically that could happen. I don't care if it can or not. I'm going to imagine that it can. All right. Well, we're just going to be doing this on foot. So really what I want to do is get over to these other forests. So this seems to be touching this kind of the forest with the yellow flowers. I'm assuming that's like just a normal forest or oak forest or something. Or maybe birch. No, probably not birch. Well, this might be. Oh, this is probably birch forest. This is probably regular like oak forest. Let's go because there's more of those forests up this way. There's also some spruce forests. Let's go this. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go see if there's anything useful in that portal, and then we're gonna cross these plains and we're gonna come up to these forests and see if we can find any more dark forests up that way. Let's do that. That is our plan of attack. All right. Plan of attack. We're attacking searches. I don't know. All right. So let's see. So I thought of this funny story. So I was reading some of the comments on Zink's Zink and Oda video that he just put out, and one of our friends here, Kiva RPG, I had mentioned a post that they had made, and I mispronounced the name as Quiva RPG. It's just a simple mistake the way it's spelled, and so I'm just going to assume she. It sounds like a female name, and I think the icon looks. Anyway, I'm just going to say she. I'm going to assume Kiva is a she. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm not saying that out of spite or malice. So she corrected me on my pronunciation, which I think is awesome. I appreciate that. If I ever mention anybody by name and I mispronounce your name, please tell me. I absolutely love to be able to pronounce people's names correctly. Like at work, I work with a lot of people from different countries, and I'm always the one who actually asks the person, how do you pronounce your name? And then I try to make sure I pronounce it the same way. Whereas most people will just take a wild guess and just pronounce it some way, and whether it's right or wrong, the person will never correct them. And then you have people who now then everybody at work will just always pronounce their name wrong because they just hear other people saying it wrong. I personally like to pronounce people's names correctly, or as correctly as I can. So I like to ask people, like, how do you pronounce your name? And most people are just like, it doesn't matter. It's okay. And I'm like, no. How do you pronounce your name? I want to pronounce it right. So, Kiva, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that very, very much. And again, anyone else, if I mention you by name and I'm saying it wrong, say something. You will not hurt my feelings. In fact, I will be more thankful that I'll be able to say it correctly. Anyway, that was a long way to say, and then her telling me that, how to pronounce her name, that reminded me of a fun story involving my name. So I have a last name. I'm not going to say my last name. It's the whole, whatever, internet and anonymity and all of that. My last name is very hard to pronounce. Very hard to pronounce. It's only 4 letters, but the first 3 are vowels. And they're vowels that aren't normally seen together in the order that they're in. It's a German origin name. So it's not like, EAU like bow, right? It's not like a very common 3-letter. I believe diphthong is what you call when there's multiple vowels together that pronounce a sound. I believe that's what that's called, unless someone correct me if I'm wrong. But so the 3-letter combination in my last name is not that common, at least not in most words or names that you would see in the U.S. So most people, pretty much everybody cannot pronounce my name correctly. My last name. In fact, most people just won't even try. Or if they try, they'll assume it's a misspelling of a different, more common name where they replace one of the vowels with consonants. I get that a lot. Anyway, so I'm very much used to. I'm not seeing another dark. Oh, we were gonna look at that portal. That's what's half the reason of coming this direction. Oh well, we missed it. We might get it on the way back. Yeah. So, oh hey, it's the cold biome chickens. You guys, they're pretty cool. Nice. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm very much used to people not being able to pronounce my name, and so I'm used to it. But I did have a really funny story about one time involving the mispronunciation, or not even mispronunciation of my name. You'll get it when I tell you the story. So this is many years ago, and this was when I was working at an older job, and a lot of the folks that we worked with were from India, and they were here working, not remote, right? They were here on work visas and stuff, and so there was one time where the like our whole group, our whole, like, you could say, department went out for a lunch. I don't remember why, if it was holiday or if it was like end of a project kind of thing. I don't remember. But anyway, so the whole group of us, like, so it was a large table of probably like, 12, 14 people. And we went to this restaurant, and then when the meal was done, like, everybody paid individually, right? This wasn't like a group thing, right? I mean, we were there as a group, but everyone was paying individually. So everyone gave their credit cards, whatever. So when the waitress came back, let's see, are we seeing any dark? Well, okay, let's go west over to this forest and see if that might connect to a, so we'll go this way. There we go. So when the waitress brought all the bills back, and she had her little stack of trays, and each one had, the slip to sign and the credit card and everything. She starts calling out the names, right? She was calling out the last names. Galloway, okay. Guy raised his hand. Okay, yep. Okay, this one's yours. All right, Smith. Okay, here, this one's yours. And then she got to the Indian names, and they're relatively difficult for an American to pronounce because they're names we don't see that often, or if we see them, we don't hear them pronounced that often. So a lot of folks have trouble with pronouncing the last names for people from India. So she was like, she's like, I'm going to do this. I pride myself on trying to get people's names right. So, and we were like, okay, that's cool. We were all cool with it. She was very friendly. And so she would, Ramachandran. Okay, yep, okay, that's him. Okay, or, whatever. And so she's going through the whole thing. A few American names, a lot of Indian names, and she's going through them, and she's getting them all pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I was really impressed. And so she does everyone, and I'm just sitting there waiting for mine, right? So she's going through them, and then literally I was the last one, and she was kind of standing actually right next to me while she was doing this, and because she'd call, and then the people would pass the tray to the right person, and she gets to the very last one, and she just looks at it, and looks at it, and looks at it, and then finally she just kind of looked up and looked over at me and said, "And this is yours." Oh, it was, and we all just laughed so hard. Oh, that was the greatest thing. That was so funny. She didn't even try. She tried every other name at that table, including just, oh, and she just couldn't do it. She didn't even want to try it. She's, here, this is yours. Oh, hey, look, there's a pillager outpost there, but I'm still not seeing any dark oak forests. Wait a second. There's a little bit of dark oak forest there, but no mansion. Let's go see what's inside that pillager outpost. We should be able to get up in there real quick and see if there's any useful loot. I say any useful loot. There's rarely useful loot in one of these pillager outposts, but it could have. There's a armor trim that's unique to these things, so that could be up there. I'm kind of running around so those guys get stuck trying to chase me in behind trees and stuff. Okay, no one up here. Oh, there we go. Armor trims, nice. Sharpness 2 book. We don't really need that. All right, is there water I could jump into to escape? Oh, there's a tree. Do we have an iron golem? I can let him out. See if I can do that without hitting him. All right, go kill the bad guys. You are free. Oh, there are allays. Ooh, I could get some allays. Oh, I could get some allays. Do I want to free some allays? I kind of feel like I do. You know, if I do find a mansion in this escapade that I'm on, I could get allays from there. But I might not find a mansion. Okay, am I away from them just for a moment? Okay. Oh, there's a village close by. Okay, I would like to keep exploring up this way to see if there is a thingy. Let's try to get some allays to start following us. This will be cool. Okay, let's see. Glad I got those armor trims. It's nice to find those because if I ever get in my head that I want to find like all of them, it's nice to have some of these ones that are sometimes a little bit harder to achieve. All right, I just heard that golem. All right, let's go ahead and try to free some of these guys. So I want to pop in here, then I want to give them something. Like, here you go. Here you go. All right, excuse me, fellas. Excuse me, fellas. I need to eat. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Okay, let it pop in here. Come on, give you something. Give you and give you. Okay. Come on out, little guys. You're free. Come follow me. Come follow me. They should eventually catch up. Nice. They do a surprise. The LAs do a. Okay, okay. Now I need to just get away from the bad guys. Okay. The LAs do a surprisingly good job of keeping up with you. Unless they get hung up on terrain, like they get up underneath a tree and they can't get out, they do a really good job following you distances without leads or anything. All right, we got some little LA friends. That's fun. We literally just dealt with LA's last weekend with the Oda and Zinc episodes. Oh boy, we had fun with them. Okay, let's see. Which way do we want to go? We want to keep going north because we want to see what's on the other side of this forest here. So you guys are just going to come tag along and hope all of you can keep up. If I lose a couple of you along the way, I know how to make more. I'm going to grab those. Those are nice flowers to have as decoration that I think are a little bit harder to find. Or I think they're hard to find where you can like make more of them. Oh yeah, see all four of them are they're still around. Okay. All right, let's see. There's a bit of an open space. Might be able to get a view of what's happening up here. So this, I believe, was that forest that we saw up north here that I wanted to kind of get on the other side of. Let's see if we can hop up on this tree. See what's going on. All four of them still following me. Good job. Good job, guys. All right, let's keep going. We're going, oh boy, look at this is surrounded by plains. All right, so let's kind of, see, I don't know, like, what biomes are they normally around? I mean, this is connected to like swamps and forests and stuff. Ah, boy. Because the mansions are always in dark forest, so if you find a large dark forest, you have a decent chance of having a mansion in it. I would like to maybe. Well, let's see. Let's go over to this village. I don't know what I'm really looking for in this village. We could just say hi to them and see if they have anything interesting in their chests. Get that flour. You know, some of this I don't need. I don't need the potatoes or the arrows. I don't need the wheat. I don't need. Well, I can unenchant that. I mean, a book is a book. A book is a book is a book. Okay. My little alley friends. All right. There we go. Oh, a smithing table house. Okay. Let's open this up. Hey, a bundle. I'll take a free bundle. Why not? Let's see. Anything else in here? We don't need to carry these with us. I wonder if I could use another bell or two. You know, why don't I just grab an extra one in case we need it for anything? They're useful for setting up villages. And if a raid or anything ever happens, they're useful for finding where the bad guys are. Let's see. There's a house over there. Let's see if that has anything in it. Nope. Okay. My little guys sticking with me? Yes, they are. Good job. I'll give them all a little treat. Bloop. There you go. Oh, that's right. You get an advancement for that. Nice. I love it. Okay, let's see. Not a big village. Not a big village at all. Those 4 houses, 1 specialty house, and then these. Pretty small place. All right, there we go. Well, we got a bundle. That was a nice little prize. Let's see. I should have brought a saddle with me. I should have brought a saddle in the lead. I could have found a horse and made some of this travel a little bit quicker. Let's go ahead and pop our map. Okay, this is getting into a large stretch of plains. Let's come back down. Let's come back down here and try to start kind of going around the edge of this forest and see if we can find another dark oak forest. So we're going to go kind of southeast a little bit here. Oh, you're attracted to the carrot. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to tease you. So we'll go around the edge of these forests, see if one of them becomes a dark forest. Okay, so that's hard to get up onto. There wasn't too many spaces where there were ways to get out of the water. Okay, here we go. Oh, I have to keep remembering. I do have feather falling, but I don't have wings. I'm not indestructible. All 4 of these guys are still with me. Yeah, again, they follow pretty well. If you get into like some dense forests and stuff, sometimes they could get hung up on the terrain and then not be able to keep up. But for the most part, they'll do pretty good navigating. Wow, look at that waterfall. It's almost the entire side of the mountain. That's crazy. All right, so we're gonna kind of scoot around this forest and see if one of these forests opens up into a dark forest. Whoa! Whoa. That could have been bad. Okay, that is not dark forest. Up ahead. Okay. We can boat a little bit of this. Help us go a little bit quicker. You know what I need to keep me on eye on? Me mateys. Arr. I need to keep my eye open on cave openings to see if we can find dripstone, because I remember one of these little excursions I was looking for dripstone, and I traveled quite a bit not able to find any. So I would like to get some dripstone, because then you could do stuff like, you know, a lava foot. Do I have all 4 of them still? Yep. Okay, good job. Yeah, I mean, dripstone can be useful. So I would like to find some dripstone. So I'll have to keep my eye on these cave openings and stuff. And see if I see any. Let's see. We got more spruce. Here's some of the swamp. I'm not sure. Again, like, I know these biomes have preferences to be next to other biomes. And I don't know what the... Oh, hey, it's a village over there, too. We can go check it out. Why not? Yeah, let's go check it out. Alright, hopefully the LAs can handle going all up in this spruce forest, because that's going to be a lot more potentially... Hey, little buddy, hitching a ride with me. That's fine. That's cool. I was riding too, so... Let's see... Anything good? Hey, another bundle. Nice. Let's see. I'm going to actually take the campfire. I mean, they're not the cheapest things to make. Oh, more chests here. Okay. Campfire. Was that some, the large fern? You can't... That's one of those blocks that's almost impossible. Like, you can't get a large fern. If you chop this down, it becomes a regular fern. Another bundle. Look at all these bundles I'm finding. I mean, granted, I have, you know, now what, leather farm and a string farm, so I don't really need the bundles per se, but hey, if they're free, they're free. Okay. Okay, all 4 of my guys are still here. You're navigating this very well. We'll take another bell. I probably don't need a ton more bells, so I think I can probably stop with the bells. Okay. Let's see. Some more houses over here. Eggs and feathers. Oh, flint. Eggs, feathers. That's funny. It's the, what you call it, Fletcher. A compass, why not? I'll take some free paper too. Sure, why not? All right. Good. Very pretty horse. I think that's good. I think that's good. Now that little guy that was stuck in the tree, see, he found his way around the house. See, they do a really good job. They do a really good job. I wish all mobs had pathfinding as good as these alleys. All right, let's take a look at the map. Oh, dark forest. Look at this. Straight north. All right, let's see if we can find a mansion up here. All right. I probably don't need the leaf. I probably don't need the... You know what? I'm going to keep these berries. I don't know if we have found berries yet, so it could be something we could farm if we need them. We'll stuff some of this away. Really don't need that. A single bottle of enchanting doesn't do much for you. Let's see. Let's just bundle up some of this stuff. Don't really need those dark oak logs. Okay. I have dark oak at home already, right? Again, I mix up my worlds. All 4 of them? Okay, good job. I could make sure I grab some. I can't remember if I'm pretty sure I have dark oak, but I'm not 100% sure. You know what? There's dark oak closer to home if I need it. It just didn't have a mansion. Okay. I'm sure I have dark oak saplings already. Alright, let's see if we can find a mansion hidden in this one. Oh, we might even luck out and get like a pale oak forest connected to this, because those are connected to dark forest as well. Especially these big dark oak forests like I'm in right now. Everyone able to keep up? Yep, all of my little friends are still with me. That's fantastic. Okay, there's some non-dark oak trees being smattered around here. Oh, there's an azalea tree, so we got lush cave down underneath us. I don't feel like I need to go down there for anything that I can think of. Let's see. I can see on my mini map that there's some sand over there. How's everyone doing? Still have all 4 of you. You guys are doing a great job following me. Alright. I feel like I should chop down a couple of these mushrooms. Well, again, I think we have some of those closer to home. I don't need to waste my time on that right now. Alright. Alright, we've gone through this thing quite a bit. All 4 of them. Man. I need to just stop voicing my impressiveness with these outlays and their tracking ability. Okay, let's just pop open the map. Okay, so that was a nice big chunk of forest. I do not see a mansion anywhere in there or a pale oak. Oh, that's the whole thing. We can see the whole thing. All right, let's go. I say we're going to do this for about an hour, so we still got some time. So let's go maybe, I'm going to keep going this north this way and see if there might be another one that emerges kind of around that area. Okay, let's hop in a boat. And then get out of the boat. I figured this would have been a river that kept going. Okay. Lots of these firefly bushes. Look at them all. Haven't really been seeing too many big cave openings. I mean, I haven't really been looking too closely for them. But again, I'm gonna have to keep reminding myself I do want to find dripstone out here too. All right, and let's sleep. There we go. All right. How are we looking over here? There's another one of those pillager outposts, but we don't really need that one. Let's kind of go east a little bit more. Expose a little bit more of this forest. See if there's another dark oak forest kind of in this area here. One thing I like is that the dark oak forests are so easy to spot because you see the big mushrooms. Okay, it's looking like we're getting some plains over here. These are kind of getting out of the forests, at least for this little bit here. All right, let's pop out here. Still have all of you? All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and open up the map. Oh, there's a village right here. Oh no, that's sand. I was like, is this one of those broken, like those haunted villages or whatever? There is one of those things down here. Okay, let's start heading back towards home. We're gonna go around this way and kind of scoot down this way and see if we can start clearing some of that out. And I just said that was okay. Hold on a second. Let me do this, and I'm just gonna put just a temporary waypoint there, just so that I can make sure I'm heading the right direction. I want to go check out this ruined portal just to see if it has anything we can use. And I am also need to watch, like I'm down to like 34 carrots. So I'll have to do a little trading when I get home and get some more of these golden carrots. Zombie. Oh, that zombie. That's by home. That was a zombie spawner that we found near home, underneath our home. So that's good that the zombie spawner marks our way home. Okay, I can turn those off. I know where I am now. Lots of pretty horses out here. Lots of horses. All right, there's some crying obsidian. I like crying obsidian. Some blocks of gold. That's very good. Anything in here? A mending golden pick. Okay, I mean I'll take it. All right, sure, why not? Let's get some of these. I heard one of you just take some damage. You guys need to just watch what you're doing. Stay out of the lava. Stay off the magma. Okay, I would love to get all 4 of you back home. Or if I lose you, I'd rather it be because of me. I'd rather it be because of my terrible, navigating skills than you just like burning yourselves to death. Okay, here we go. Let's block that off. I've noticed the lava in these things is pretty much always just 1 deep. So as long as you can just block off the sides from those blocks, you can get them out pretty easily. All right, guys, watch what you're doing. Be very careful. I want this. I want this. All right. There we go. Very good. I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I can get rid of that. All right, so let's continue going this way and see if we can find a dark oak forest on this stretch leading back home. So we're going to kind of go like this way. Pretty much just straight south. It's looking like we're most likely going to be doing the stronghold today. Now, I'm not going to go to the end and do the dragon and everything today. That wasn't the purpose of finding the stronghold. The purpose of the stronghold is so we can explore the stronghold and raid it for bookshelves and loot and stuff. However, that does get us one very important step closer to going to the end and getting the dragon and getting our elytras and stuff. So that might be in an episode coming up soon. I mean, once we find the stronghold, there's really nothing keeping us from doing that. And especially, I have all the enchantments I need now to max out everything. So there's really nothing holding me back from moving forward and getting those wings and getting those shulker boxes. But again, won't be today, but might be soon. Might be soon. Okay, let's see. In a moment here, I'll open up the map and just see the wider area, see what we're finding. Okay, not finding any dark oak in this area. All right, what does our map look like? Yep, definitely nothing that's just out of sight. It's out of sight. Okay, let's keep going south and kind of explore this dark area here, and then we can kind of start scooting around the edge of it this way to get us going back towards home. All right. So assuming we'll be looking for the stronghold today, I have two ways to go about getting ender pearls. I could go into the nether and find the the warped forests. Go find the warped forests and hunt. There's another portal over there. Right there. Ah! Okay. I need to watch where I'm going and not just be zooming while I'm walking. Okay, I have to get out of here. Let's see. Oops. Okay, here we go. Everyone still with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay. Yep. Again, you guys just deserve a little treat. Thank you. All right. Anyway, I have two. Right, we can go find a warp forest and hunt Enderman and get pearls that way, or Ender pearls. Yeah, Ender pearls. Or we could trade up our cleric and see if we can get him to sell them. I mean, he's already been traded a few levels, so I don't know if he's already gotten to the level where you would be able to buy ender pearls. So I don't know if he's going to be an ender pearl guy or not. But we could try. Oh, what's this? Don't really need any of that. I really don't need those because I'm not going to do anything with them. The mending is neat. Just if I have a need for a gold pick, it's nice that it would like replenish itself. I will take this crying obsidian. I hear you guys hurting yourselves again. You just be careful. They heal themselves back up though, so as long as they don't take too much damage too fast, then they should be fine. Where'd that last one go? Is it still up there? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I saw a gold block. Where was the gold block? There it is. Let's just hope there's no lava right behind it. Got it. Excellent. Oops. Put that in there and that one in there. I'm going to throw those in there. Or not. Those can go in there. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. We're going south. See, this just doesn't feel like the type of terrain. Oh, there's another village. This doesn't feel like the type of terrain that would be connected to a dark oak forest. I don't know why. I feel like this is like a cold terrain. Okay, a little chunky bit right there. That was a little hard to navigate. Let's get through that. All right. How's our map? Okay, we're almost done opening up this part. We need to go this way a little bit more. It's looking like spruce forest over that way. Go around this here. It's nice that like I can hear the giggles and know that there's at least one still following me. And all four of them are still following me. This is good. Alright, let's cross this water here. We'll take a look at the map and see if we can kind of start. Oops, hold on a second. Why is that there? Oh, because it's this one. There we go. Okay. Let's see. It's almost time to sleep. Okay, let's look at the map here. Okay, we pretty much filled this in there. There's a little black spot. I could uncover that. And then, oh, look at, there we go. There's a mansion. That's a mansion. To the southeast. That's going towards home. That's perfect. All right. Looks like we're doing a mansion. So we might not be going to the stronghold today. Assuming that I find as many bookshelves as I think I'm going to find in this mansion. Oh, also assuming I survive it. Right, let's be honest here. Okay, let me sleep. You know, one thing that's really nice in those mansions. Okay, now let's head southeast. Southeast. One thing I found that was really nice in fact, I just heard it right there. Dogs, but I don't have any bones on me. Way back, the first, creeper, random creeper in the woods. That was fun. Let's just outrun it. He won't keep up. I think it was the first time I was doing the no crafting. Whenever I did it with the limited number of lives, just to see if it was viable. I had a whole fleet of dogs. Fleet of dogs, a herd of dogs. I don't know what you would call them. A war band of. No. See, sometimes they're still not too terribly smart. Anyway, I had a bunch of dogs, and I took them to Woodland Mansion, and oh my gosh, they made it so much nicer. Taking out a Woodland Mansion with dogs, because you could just like shoot an arrow at one of those guys with the axe, and you could just kind of run, and the dogs would take care of them. It was pretty nice. Anything interesting in here? More bundles. That's pretty cool. Some emeralds. Very nice. I'll leave that dirt block there. I don't really need the flint and steel. I don't know why I picked that up. Okay, let's see. Anything else in this village? We're not here to raid a village. Let's see. We're here to get a mansion. There it is. I can see it through the trees. Bum, 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 bum. How many of these little fellas do we still have? Did we lose one? Nope. We still got all 4. I don't have any leads on me, so I can't, like, put them anywhere. This is kind of hard to navigate here. Trying to go around that big hole in the ground there. Are you guys keeping up? You guys able to do this? Yeah, I think one of you got caught up in the trees. See, one of them was probably caught in the terrain over there. Let's see. Let's see. We need to go. Is it over this way? This is some pretty rough terrain to navigate here. There it is. I guess there's the dark oak forest. I was going to say it's a mansion in a spruce forest, but it's right on the edge of this dark oak. Oh, look at it. It's just this little spot of dark oak, and then here's this mansion. All right, now how do we find where the front is? I never remember. Like, this is something I need to commit to memory, is which side of this is the front? Because it's never the first side I go to. It's usually the 4th side that I go to is usually the front. Here's the front. Okay, so the front is this side. I wonder if it's always this side, right? You have this little notch out here. It's this one opposite that notch. I wonder if it's always like that, or if even that is random. All right, so we're gonna have to make a little safety zone here. What is this? Oh my gosh, that's not safe at all. Okay, let's make a little safe spot. we have 3 LAs with us. One of them got caught up in the woods, so but we know he's somewhere between here and that village. So maybe when we leave we can find him. I have no idea how to get these guys to stay still because without leads they're just kind of free roaming. So we'll hope some of them survive this ordeal. Okay, let's make a few things here. Let's see. We'll put a crafting table. Let's get a chest. Let's put some stuff in this chest. Everything we don't need. We'll keep the bed. I heard the guys in there. You know, the boat is not a bad defense. There's carpets, though. I wonder how easy or hard the boats will be to place on carpets. Let me just see. Okay, that's just fine. Okay. As long as the LAs don't get all up in the boats. Oh, look, we got all 4. See, the 4th one found his way. That's a way I can trap the LAs over here is in boats. Oh, my gosh. Whoever just screamed that at the screen, thank you so much for saying that. That's just brilliant. Okay. Okay, LAs. Hey, guys. Oh, you know what I can do? Bloop, 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 bloop. That worked for one of them. There we go. This is great. I love it. This is how we can keep the LAs from getting lost or getting caught up in the mansion. All right. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Do you have any more that you need to throw to me? Okay. Let's put some torches around here because inevitably if I respawn out here, it's going to be dark because that is just the laws of nature. Murphy's Law and all of that. Let's just kind of see what kind of zone we've got here. Let's just put a few more torches out. There we go. That looks good. Now we need to build ourselves, let's see. We'll keep some of this on hand in case we need it. I mean, we'll keep most of our stuff. We're just ditching some of it. Let's see. We're going to have to put the bed out here to set our spawn. So, boop. Spawn is set. All right. Excellent. It is almost 14 o'clock there on the time, so we are going to have to sleep relatively soon. Let's go ahead and make a couple of more boats. Let's just go ahead and get a couple of free logs here since we can get them. Okay, let's make a because these boats are going to be really good to help us trap these nasty guys who are going to be attacking us. I always forget all their real names. Vindicators, I think, are the ones with the axes that everyone calls Johnnies. Evokers, I think, are the magicians, wizards. Is that it? Just that Vindicators and Evokers? Is that it? And then just regular pillagers? I only have I have very few torches. Okay, let me make some more torches. I'll need torches to light up rooms. I might need a few more torches than that even to light up rooms. Let's see. Let's just get those prepared. Okay, that's plenty of torches, plenty of things. I definitely don't need an apple. I could use maybe this in my hotbar. I don't really need the shovel. I'll keep the shovel on me in case I need it, but I probably don't need it in my hotbar. Let's just do that. So I got some boats for quick defense. I got a bucket of water if I need quick defense to keep someone away from me. All right, I think we're ready to do this. Are we ready to do this? Okay, this is one of these things. I feel like this shouldn't be an issue, right? We're good at this game. We got maybe not the best enchanted armor yet, but we got good armor. Got great weapons. But you know, it's me. It's me and it's Minecraft, and hey, that gave me a good opportunity to sleep early. I love it. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's do it. I'm going to remove that boat, and I'm going to pop my head in here and just throw some torches. Make sure we don't get any surprises on our way out. Alright, I like to do the turn right thing, so I always turn right. Alright, there's our first room. And what I can do is I can do that before I even look in the room, just in case. That's a good strategy, actually. There's a guy down there. Okay. No chest in here. I like to look for the chest now because a lot of these rooms actually do have chests. Maybe not a lot of them. But you know, they have there's a rare what you call it that's unique to this build as well. The armor trim that's unique to this this location. Okay, there's a guy. He's in the dark. You might not be able to see him with the rendering and all that. Alright, he is dead. I'll leave this boat here just in case a surprise one tries to chase us out the door. I'm guessing... I doubt there's a chest hidden in all this wool. But I feel like there could be. I feel like there could be. Should I waste time and dig that out? Oh, I don't have the ender chest. I don't have anything to make shears. I'm probably not going to waste my time with it then. Maybe I'll just do a little poke hole and just see. Nah, I'm not going to waste my time with it. If there is and I missed it, then someone can tell me and then maybe we can come back and... Oh, here we go. Nice. Oh, boy, the boats. The boats are going to make this really, really easy. Especially when we get to those, what you call it, that the... I always forget their name too. The evil allays. Oh, a zombie. I don't want to waste this boat on a zombie. Blah, blah, blah. What are those little things called? The little evil allays that, yeah, those guys. This one where it's just on the wall? Yeah, there's a wall behind that. I wonder if there's a chest hidden behind his nose. Nope. Why would there be a chest hidden behind his nose? I hear a lot of guys. I wonder if I'm hearing it all from like above me. Hey, there's a cell. A single cell? Like an amoeba. I found the paramecium room. This is a single-celled room. That's for all my science geeks out there. Alright. See, a lot of this carpet keeps things from spawning. Oh, hey, there's the dark oak saplings in case we didn't need them, in case we needed them. Okay. I see a creeper in the dark. A creeper in the dark. A creeper on fire. And a creeper that just went and hid. Come on, you're supposed to come and attack me. Oh, I just saw his poof of smoke. I saw another one back there in the dark. Oh boy. Okay, get. Oh, he didn't like that. Okay, he liked that one. These guys are gonna be a lot easier to deal with these boats. I tell you. Glad I thought of that. Again, whoever screamed that. Well, I don't think you screamed that. You screamed the boats about the allays. Okay, there's another creeper. I saw a skeleton in here. Oh, I think that was him. There's some zombies coming after me. On the other. Oh, there was another creeper hiding in there. I see ya. All right. Okay. Let me just do a quick little torch drop here. Okay. So far, it's looking like I'm pretty safe with the rest of this room. Okay. The rest of this room looks pretty safe. I could always come back and get all these free chests. That might be nice. It's, you know, just chests you don't have to, yeah, that's the outside of the world there. What was that? Huh, first time I touched a dark oak plank. Maybe I don't have dark oak saplings. Maybe I haven't been growing those trees yet. Okay, I can get rid of some of this stuff that I don't need. There we go. I'm going to stick those in a bundle just to keep our inventory a little bit clean. I might come back and get all these chests. We won't deal with it at the moment. There's a bad guy. Hey, bad guy. Pew. Hey, buddy. Oh, he must have had some damage. I don't feel like one arrow would take one of those dudes out. There's a lot of rooms right next to each other. There's a lot of places for these guys to come swarming out of. That's an interesting look. That's a room I don't remember ever seeing before. Come on, skeleton. Come get me. Come get me. There we go. Oh, that's such a good bow. That is such a good bow. That's a super bow, right? Power 5? Is that one maxed out? Yeah, that's a good bow. Alright, let's check out this room. It's the fabled anvil room. Oh, guys. Oh my god. Okay. You're just like, what? It's a damaged anvil. You have an iron farm. I know. I know that, but when I was doing my no crafting thing, this is like the only way you can find an anvil in the game. I think it's possible. I think they might have added a damaged anvil to another structure. Maybe they're possible in like trail ruins or something now. But this here is the only, well, at least was until that, the only way you can obtain an anvil if you're not using a crafting table. So that is pretty stinking cool that we found it. Like, I've never actually found one of these in any game that I've played, not even just in that game. I've never found this room before in ever in my Minecraft history. That's so cool. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take it just because. I might actually keep this this specific damaged anvil. That's going to get a place of honor or something. We're gonna do something special with it. Okay, is anyone in here? I'm not finding a whole lot of chests in these rooms unless I'm just not finding them. I mean, I'm not finding them unless I'm just not finding them. I feel like I'm looking where they should be. There's probably nothing hidden under this tree. That would be silly. Yeah, that'd be silly. Okay, this could be the last room over here. Okay, no surprises, no surprises. Okay, not seeing any chests in here either. I feel like a lot of these rooms should have chests in them. No shelf above. Sometimes they have like a little thing above the door. That's why I keep looking at the doorways. Let's just double check them all. And I know these chests are always empty. These decorative chests are always empty. Well, this whole area has been explored, so let's just, I'm going to poke my head in here just to make sure that there's, what is this? Is that this room? Yep, that's this room, okay. Alright, now we're going to go around this way. Alright, so definitely more stuff over here. I'm just going to poke my head in and see. I'm just going to put a torch here just to, I can't target anything through there to put a torch down. Doesn't matter. Whoa! Hello, Zom. And I probably hit him too many times. Oh, here comes his friends. I like that he's picking up his friends to then hit me with his friends. Oh! I saw you. I don't know why I just turned my back to you. Come back around. Oh, I missed you. Little stinker. Gotcha. Oh, so you got creeper friends over there too? Man, I'll have to remember they're there. Okay, I saw a skeleton down that one row, so let's keep that in mind. Alright, these again are decorative. I just want to poke and see. That's the outside, okay. Poke and see, that's the hallway. Alright. That's the outside, okay. Alright, let's just check out this next spot over here. I need to eat something. I've taken a little bit of damage here. Okay. So one of these rooms. Oh gosh. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Let me just get out of here. Beautiful. Love it. I love the boat. I love the boat tactic. I'm so glad I thought of that. I'm seriously glad I thought of that. Another one of these rooms. I'm getting all these rooms without chests. I'm wondering if the second floor will have more rooms. I'm also haven't found any of the rooms with bookshelves yet. That's why we came here. That's seriously why we came here, was the bookshelves. Hoping there's a lot of those on the second floor. No chest in here either. Guys, this mansion. This mansion. That's all I have to say is this man. Oh, hey, oh, wait, nope. Okay, you gonna come get me? You gonna chase me? Bam! Headshot. Okay. I feel like this one might have a hidden treasure on the back side of this little thing. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is our first chest. There we go. Vex armor trim. That's awesome. Look at that, a diamond hoe and a diamond chest. That's good loot, man. Cat. Don't care about cat. Resin clump. Right now, that's the... See? Never touched a resin clump before. I'm taking it. We have a string farm. We got bone farms. I'll take the coal. Just in case we don't have cat yet, I will take it. But I definitely, once I know we have it, I'm not going to be hoarding those. Let's throw some of that in there. Wow, that was a really good treasure chest for in one of these things, especially on the first floor. I like that we found that Vex armor trim already. Let's just do some poke holes, make sure we're not... Okay, that was a room we'd already been in. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing this, because in the mansion that me and Zinc went in, I just poked a hole in the random room, and it found like a whole like hidden room where it was like these weird like single stairwells that went up and down, and when you got to the middle, there was a treasure chest. So now I kind of like feeling like if there might be like an empty cavity or something that we missed, poking a hole. It is dark. We should probably run out here and sleep in the bed just to make sure we get less mobs and stuff. Okay. I'm thinking it's time for floor 2. Let's see if we can empty some of this out so we don't lose it. Let's just go ahead and get the Vex armor trim in a safe spot here. There we go, just so we don't lose those. Perfect. We're running very low on torches, so let's make some more torches while we're here. Okay. I just heard someone go, Hurr. Probably a second floor room right there. All right, so we made it to the end there. Yep, so second floor, let's just do a couple poke holes here just to make sure things look good here. Yep. We're good. That was the back side of... Yeah, okay. All right. Second floor. Okay, we go to the right. Whoa! Okay, first of all, let's just try to kill him. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, you little stinkers. Okay, see, you guys can get in boats. I know you can. Will you, though? That's the question. Okay, one of you did. They're so hard to hit. I have to heal myself. So there's another evoker that's... Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh. These guys are really hard to fight. These guys are really hard to fight. I could hear another evoker out there casting his chomper spell thing. Fangs, I think someone called it. Okay. Some of you guys are caught now. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I didn't eat. I need to... Oh, no. Okay. All my stuff is right here. I just saw a bunch of them just go poof. No, they didn't. One of them did. He's taking damage. That's good. Hey, look, I have a totem. Do they just take damage over time, I guess? That's fine with me. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Please do. Okay. I'm sorting my inventory just so that I know where things are. I don't have everything on me. I don't have my shield on me. I don't have my stack of oak planks, oak logs. Okay, that's this over here. Let's... Okay, there's still at least one of these little... What are these little stinkers called? I always blank on their name, and then someone tells me, and I'm like, oh yeah, of course that's what they're called, and then I forget again. Okay, you know what? Honestly, let me put the shield. Haven't really been using the water bucket. Put the shield, not the boat, and I was going to put this in my hotbar. Wow, that was a real... Okay. I still hear one of them flying around. Vex, that's what they're called. Vexes. That looks like the stairs up, and it sounds like there's guys maybe right there. Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to deal with them. Look at how many of them there are. Like, if you get caught in that room, that is a death trap right there. And what it is it when you come over here, it's that little cavity there. Yeah, I'm not going up there yet. There were so many guys hiding in there. Holy cow. Okay, I really don't need to carry around one of your axes or these simple things. Of course, these could be just simple blocks that I could use. I never think about it in time to equip them and use them. Okay, let's see. Let's continue checking this area out. This floor, I mean. Bookshelves. Finally, we found what we came here for. Is there a chest in this room? No. I mean, if we're going to find this few bookshelves in this thing, then we might end up in a stronghold this episode regardless. Okay, let's see. That's actually what we came here for, were those bookshelves. Okay. No, boy, not a whole lot of chests either. I'm running really low on food. I need to really think about that, too. I only have 27 carrots left. Oh, creeper hidden over there. Okay, this room's probably accessible from the other direction. We'll just kind of keep that and come at it from the other direction. Okay. All right. Oh, there he is. There's the... Okay. Got him before he cast any spells. Fantastic. Oh, and the creeper friend. And... Doop, there we go. Got you. Oh, jeez, I saw that and thought it was another creeper. No chest in here either. Oh, okay. I can... Okay. Let me run, and then get the boat. And you walked right over it. That's fine. Okay. this can block you once. Okay. Those guys worry me because they hit so hard. See, you can block their thing once with the shield, but it disables the shield for 5 seconds, so you can't then block his next strike with it. Get those 12 bookshelves in there. Where were we? Nope. We weren't this way. This was... Okay. This is the way I retreated. We were this way. Okay. Alright. Nothing else in there. Got another totem. Okay. Doesn't look like any bad guys in here. I feel like this should have a chest in it. This is like a tomb or something. We're going to raid the tomb, see if there's a chest inside the tomb. See, that's really an opportunity for them to hide a treasure in here. Nope. No hidden treasure in the tomb. Or the thing that looks like a tomb. Some black banners if I wanted them. Okay, I don't need all this stuff that I just picked up. Okay, here we go. Let's keep moving. Oh, I need to eat. And let's get a torch. At least give me rooms with like treasure in them. Okay, so I saw a creeper on the conference table in there, and one over there. Missed him. Oh! Yeah, that could have been pretty tragic. Any more in here? No, just the one. Any chests in here? Oh, this isn't a conference room. This is more like a dining room. A dining hall. Okay. Oh, zombie up on zombie, and I thought I saw a creeper head on top of that thing as well. One shot on a zombie, that is so good. That to me looks like a creeper hiding. You guys probably couldn't see it again because it renders very dark, but I saw him. One bookshelf. One. Okay. Maybe that. Oh, look at these are pre-decorated. Maybe that mansion that me and Zinc found just had an abnormally large number of rooms with bookshelves because they're not seeming very common. It's nighttime, so if I get caught up, I'm going to have to remember that there could be mobs outside waiting for me. Okay, this is another one of these. We've already determined that there's nothing in this room. Or no chest hidden, basically. I see the evoker. Move zombie. I need to kill the evoker if he pokes his head out again. Oh, these stinkers. These stinkers. Okay, okay. Oof, oof. Oh my gosh, they just pounded me. Holy cow. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. I need to get safe so I can eat without them killing me. Holy cow, I do not like these things. Oh, I do not like them at all. Cow, holy cow. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, how many of them are there? Holy cow. Okay. Okay, good to see that a bunch of them are getting caught in these boats. Need to make room for more of them to get caught in these boats. Holy cow! I need to find the guy who's creating these things. Where are you? Where are you? Oh my gosh, where is he? Where's the evoker? I can't find the guy who's making all of these things. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I feel like this is going to be my doom. These little guys. Oh, come on. They hit so hard. They hit so hard. Well, individual they don't, but like when you get 3 of them hitting you at a time. Where is the guy who's casting these? Where is he? He's gotta be over. You. Okay, you're dead. I'm almost... Oh, there's another one. That's what's going on. Oh my gosh, there were 2 of them. Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. I need to be able to eat. I need to be able to eat. I need to be able to eat. I need to eat. Okay, I need to hold on to this. Holy cow. Guys, my heart rate is just through the roof right now. This is really, really stressful. Oh my gosh. Okay. And again, it's dark outside, so if I die and appear in my bed, it's going to be surrounded by mobs. I have to hope these guys have just, like, started despawning at some point. Wow, that was intense. That was intense. Oh my gosh, that was just crazy. Okay, I feel like I got the invokers now. Evokers, whatever they are called. Wizard guys. Evil wizards. Oh my gosh, I had 2 of them hidden in back rooms casting spells. That was crazy. I'm shocked that I didn't die. I'm shocked. I'm probably more shocked than you guys are that I didn't die. Oh my gosh. And this room is usually just full of things, and I came in here and killed 2 evokers. Okay, I saw one of those little guys, one of those little vexes, so there might still be a random 1 or 2 floating around here and there. Oh my gosh. Okay, anything good in this one? Golden apples. That's always good. Nothing else. I'll take the coal just because I don't have a ton of coal. All right. Wow. Okay, I mean it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I only have 19 carrots left. You know what? I could go downstairs and make a second bed and actually sleep in here. Oh, there's another one of these guys. I just have to bum rush him and just kill him. Just so he'll stop casting the spells. And then hope I can capture some of these in these boats. And I need to get safe. I need to get that carpet out of my inventory. I need to be able to eat. Okay. Get those back down here. Okay. They're so hard to hit. That's why you just got to try to capture them in boats, because they're so hard to hit otherwise. Okay, I like when they just go poof without me hitting them. There's another one. Oh, got him. That was a good move right there. I like that. Okay. Okay, no more evokers on this level, I don't think. Okay. Let's go see if there's a treasure behind the wardrobe here. Or maybe one in the wardrobe? I feel like there should be. Maybe not. Nope. Oh, there might be something up there. Besides like a creeper that's ready to kill me? Nope. Hey, there's a treasure. 13. Well, again, I'll keep it just in case we don't have that one yet. Oh, another Vex armor trim. Nice. And more of these resin clumps. A lead. Hey, there we go. That could be useful. I could unenchant this at least. I don't need the rest of those. Nice. Well, I could. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's already morning. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go ahead and get the carrots down here. Get another boat down here. Let's get rid of some of this junk that I don't need. Don't need. Okay. I think we might be done with this level. Level 2. That was intense. That was insane. Oh my gosh, you know what? It's about time for my mid-episode break. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to just pause the game here, and I'll see you after my break. I need to go stretch my legs and get my heart rate down a little bit from that stress. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. That was a nice little break. Okay, so I believe we've got the second floor of this fully explored at this point. Can maybe try a poke hole or two just to make sure that there's no rooms that I'm missing. I just blew out a torch. There we go. Okay, that looks like the dining room that we were in. Let's see here. Okay. Also, I kind of do this to look for hidden rooms because sometimes a room will spawn that doesn't have a way in or out of it. So sometimes you can get kind of these hidden rooms that are stuck in places. That's the stairs. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'm pretty satisfied that we have the second floor done. All right, so now it's third floor. So let me go empty some of my inventory before we head up. Now the saving grace with the third floor is that it's well, this is a pretty big third floor. Usually the third floors are much smaller, but this is still covering a lot of the surface. So the third floor will be smaller, but maybe not incredibly small. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Let's see. I want to keep those. We do have a bundle here full of stuff that we can put some of this in. Still keeps it safe, but keeps it out of our inventory for now. Oh gosh, so far we've only we want to make sure we don't lose that anvil. We've only gotten 13 bookshelves so far. Again, the whole reason we came in here was bookshelves. And we've only gotten 13 of them so far. So I'm thinking that's just kind of That's just kind of the luck of what rooms you get. So the rooms you get inside these things are random. Right, I will keep an extra thing in case we need to switch to the totem thing. I just said thing. I realized, and you didn't know what I was talking about. I'll keep 2 totems on me because if we look like we're about to die, at least one thing I could try to flip to that before I get killed. Let's see. We did not find a room full of. We didn't find a prison room full of outlays. Which way was the way up? Was it around on this first? There it is. There's our way up. Okay, let's go to the 3rd floor. We have now 16 carrots left. That is our food supply for the rest of this excursion. This adventure. This kitty cat. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh, no. Oh, wow. See how hard they hit? See how stinking hard they hit? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. See, he caught me by surprise and I got caught trying to get away from him. Okay. I need to get my stuff and then get away from him. Let's at least put one of these down in case he's still in that room. There he is. He's right there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh boy. Well, so much for making sure I flip to that and so he doesn't kill me. Okay, food. Oh, zombie. Okay, just a simple zombie, but you know, when I'm unprepared, even those will kill me. Bundle. Whoever saw that on my way up. I did see it just now. Okay. This is another thing I could potentially keep down here because, again, this bucket of water could keep guys like that away from me, right? I'd go like that, and then it pushes them away. Fills up everything full of... Pulls up all the carpets, but it keeps things away from me. Where's my torches? I haven't found my torches yet. Okay. My torches are in here somewhere. Oh my gosh. That could be full of mobs. Okay. Holy cow. Who would have thought a room with a cute big old kitty would be so scary? Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. And I still see my pickaxe over there. Okay. Alright. Let me regroup. Okay. Oh, all this red carpet. Hey, this is a good way to get red carpet that I'll need for my library. I'll have to remember that before I leave. I can use water to scoop up a ton of this red carpet. Okay, I don't believe there's anything in the cat statue. So I don't need to do that. Okay. Need to keep the red carpet, don't need the white carpet. I mean, I suppose I could keep it, but right now I just don't want to fill up my inventory with too many things. Let's see, I'm just trying to get things sorted back out. Let's see, this. Okay, we'll get the bucket, we'll get my food, we'll get a totem. Too many things in my hotbar that I'm not flipping to when I need them. Okay, that's good enough for now. Okay. And we'll just kind of do this in the hallway just as a, you know what, if I end up running from something, yeah, I know that I could run over these boats and maybe capture them in a boat. Like that. Like a skeleton, which is a terrible thing to capture in a boat because they shoot at you. Running real low on food here. Okay, I killed the skeleton. Hey, bookshelves. Alright, let's get these bookshelves. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like you get such random rooms in these mansions, and I guess that one that me and Zink found last weekend or whenever that was, we just lucked out and had a lot of rooms that had bookshelves. So that made me start thinking like, hey, these things are just slammed full of bookshelves. Well, it was just, okay, there's a guy in that room. I need to get him taken out quickly. Okay. Let's run over here so I can eat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm about to get killed again. Okay. Okay, guys. I just need to get away from you long enough that I can eat and not get killed. I just need to get away from you guys long enough to eat. Oh my gosh, they are relentless. They're just so hard to deal with. And I don't have a boat in my inventory. I'm gonna get killed. I should get killed by my bed. Look at how many of them there are. This is insanity. This is just crazy. And I can't. Okay, let me get the boats in my inventory. Boats and boats. Oh my gosh. They broke my shield. Did my shield seriously have one life left on it? I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I can't deal with these guys, especially without a shield. Oh my gosh. Okay, now the game is glitching and I'm like infinite eating. Okay. Oh, come on, game. You're killing me here, like literally. Why did my shield... Was my shield seriously at like 1 health? It might have been. It was just a regular shield. Oh my gosh. I have 9 carrots left. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, get in the boats. Get in the boats. How many of them? Okay, there's someone who just keeps casting these spells, and I feel like I'm out of the range of these evokers. And it's almost nighttime. Oh no. I might abandon the 3rd floor of this thing. This is too much. This is too much. What? Why are they making that breaking noise when they hit me? That was my helmet. My helmet just broke. God, okay, I'm gonna have to not stick around here. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Of course I can't sleep. Okay. Once it's safe, I think I need to just leave. I'm not gonna survive this. I have almost no food left. I can't get away from these guys long enough to sleep or eat or anything. Okay. Oh, no. Come on. Seriously. Oh, come on. And now my spawn point's in there. Oh, jeez. Okay. And I'm not healing because I can't eat. Okay. Once I'm safe, I'm leaving. Once I'm safe, I'm leaving this place. Just let me finish sleeping. Oh, come on. I'm on fire? What put me on fire? Oh my god. Would they... Oh, jeez. Did one of them have like a flaming sword or something? Oh my... What is this? What is going on? Holy cow. This is crazy. I can't even like sort my inventory. My hands are like shaking. This is crazy. This is really stressful. Okay. Are they all gone yet? Can I just sleep? Okay, guys. I think the quest for bookshelves, where I got all of like, what, 13, 22 bookshelves? I think I'll come back and finish this another time. I lost my helmet. I lost my shield. These pieces of armor are almost dead. Look at that. Okay, I need to just know when to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I need to fold them. I need to retreat. So, how can I get all my stuff? Well, so much of this stuff doesn't stack. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, hold on a second. Oof. Oh, my hands are shaking. That was really stressful. I need to take a second here. Wow, that was insane. I have no idea how many invokers were up there casting those things, but there were so many of those little guys. Okay, here's a bundle full of stuff. Can it fit more stuff? Okay, that one's full. Here's another bundle. I can get lots of littler things that I need in this bundle. So many of these things don't stack. Compasses stack. Those are good. Put the charcoal in there. I just need to make sure I can get like anything useful home, because I don't know if I have those yet. I kind of want the red carpet. These bundles can stack inside of each other. That's fine. You don't stack. Well, you guys will pretty much fill up a bundle by yourselves. But you know what I could do? I could put like 47 and then some of these and some of those. Let's see. We get a book. Again, I can just make those into regular books. I don't know why I'm taking up 2 inventory slots for them. We got the 22. We got the 22 bookshelves. We can shove them in there. I guess we could take these little onesie things along with it. Why not? Okay. I think that pretty much fills up. Okay, we're going to need room for my bed. Got my bed. Got all of these things. These boats. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave those here. When we come back, we can use those boats when we do that upper level. Okay. So I'll keep one boat on me. I do have a lot of inventory space now, so what I can do here is I can come down here and get some of this red carpet, because I don't know when I'll be coming back here. It might not be for a few episodes, so I want some of this free red carpet to decorate my library hallways with. Okay. This is a lot of carpet. And hopefully down here we're not kind of like aggravating those guys anymore, the evokers. So hopefully we won't see them casting any spells on us while we're in here just getting carpets. That's a lot of carpet. I mean, I'll keep getting some. We're just heading back home after this, so I don't suspect I'll need a whole lot of inventory space. But beyond this, you know what I should have done? I should have given all of those out. I should have given this LA some red carpet, and he could help me pick it up. Okay, well, I'm still picking stuff up, so I definitely still have space. I'm probably going to be running out pretty soon. But I have a lot of white carpet that I don't need that I'm picking up. So what I can do now is I can get rid of this white carpet And I can just go like boop, boop, boop. There we go. And then we're going to just get more of this red carpet until it's full. Knowing that maybe we're going to have to prepare to go to a stronghold because, again, I only got 22 bookshelves out of this. There might be a few more upstairs. But honestly, like, all those bookshelf rooms that we were finding were on the first and second levels. So I'm guessing we're not getting too many more bookshelves out of this this place. So we might have to start preparing to find that stronghold. Whether we have time to do it today or not, I'm not certain. We'll just see. We'll see what we do. We'll just see. We have 5 carrots left. I need to just get home. Okay, how's this, everybody? Do we have all 4 of our friends? We have all 4 of our friends. That is fantastic. We got so many carpets. We probably have way more carpets than we even needed, which is fine with me. Fine with me. All right, let's head back home. So we have all 4 of them. So the one that we thought was stuck in the forest wasn't actually stuck. So we basically just need to go south, just straight south will get us to the water. Then we can sail our way back home, which is here. All right, we'll just go straight south. Just straight south till we hit the ocean. Boom. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Well, this was a very challenging endeavor here. That was it was going very well at first. There was a lot of evokers. There were several of them on that second level, like casting at me from various different rooms. Like, that was just craziness. Do we have all 4 of them? I think we have all 4. That was nuts. That was really crazy. So we just had swarms of those Vexes hitting us. That was just nutso. Those were the guys that were killing us. I guess what you do, right, is with the boats, right, because they're coming up through the floor. So if you were to kind of surround yourself with boats, then when they come up through the floor to attack you, they get caught in them, maybe? Because I was putting them down, but they weren't really flying straight at me, like at ground level. They were coming through the floors and the ceilings. I mean, I did capture a lot of them in boats, so the boats definitely, absolutely, 100% helped. So it helped, but it wasn't 100%. Again, I lost my helmet. I am going to have to enchant these things so that they all have mending and stuff on them. Yeah, we'll probably do that when we get home. It's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and get that out of the way today. I don't know how many diamonds we have. I hope we have enough to build a new helmet. I'm assuming we do. If not, we might be hunting for some diamonds today, too. Whoa, wow, that was, I honestly expected that to go smoother than it did. Especially when the boats were starting to work out so well, especially against the Johnnies, the, whatever they're called, Instigator, I don't know, those guys. I always forget the names of all those guys. Yeah, I'm so glad that the boats worked so well against them. Of course, one of them did kill me, right? Yeah, the one that I got caught up in the room with one of them that surprised me, and then I got caught up trying to run away from him. He got me. Wow, that was exciting, guys. That was intense. That was crazy. That was just... Okay, we do have all 4. We still have all 4. These guys are just the best. I mean, who could ask for better friends? Really. What? Oh, it's just a white horse. I couldn't figure out what that was. I'm like, it's not like a birch stump. And then my brain said, is that a skeleton horse? It is raining. Ooh, that's a ravine. I don't want to go through too many of these dense trees because I feel like that could get some of these little guys caught up, and then we could start losing them. Oh, we still got all 4. These guys are incredible. I've said that way too many times this episode, but it's still just blowing my mind how well they're able to navigate rough terrain here to keep up. That's insane how good that is. I mean, when you look at most mob movements, it's just crazy how good these guys are at doing this. Alright, it is getting close to time to sleep. Oh, hey, excuse me, buddy. I wanted to get in that boat. We are almost out of food. See, that was also affecting us on that. Just the food shortage was almost critical there. Let's see, what am I looking for? My bed. Almost time to... Is this the ocean? Am I at the ocean? This is the ocean. Okay. Let me sleep. All right. Now let's just sail home. They should have no problem keeping up on the open sea. This is going to be a bit of a long ride home. Let's see. What to talk about on this nice long sail home? Oh, here we go. Planet of the Apes. Why not? I don't know if you guys have seen any of the newer, I say newer, the newer Planet of the Apes movies. So not the originals, not the one in the whatever 90s with Marky Mark, whenever that was, early 2000s. I mean the ones in the more recent decade or so, with Andy Serkis playing Caesar, the chimpanzee. Because they had a newer one out recently, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So I wanted to go rewatch all the old ones because I hadn't seen them in years. And so rewatch those. Those are just really, really good, well-made movies. The effects, like the CGI that they used to do the apes was just phenomenal. Like, you're watching this movie and it stops, like your brain isn't even registering that these aren't actually chimpanzees and gorillas and orangutans. Like they are so incredibly realistic. I mean, they're obviously not 100% realistic, the way their mouths move and the way their faces work and all that. Obviously, they're not real chimpanzees. But holy cow, they look so realistic. And not even just that, but just the movies themselves are just so well made. There's just good stories, great acting. Oh my gosh, they're so good. If you haven't seen them, you should really try to check them out. The first one's really good with, like, what, James Franco, I think, was the... There's a boat we haven't explored, probably. Maybe we have, because this is kind of... Let's take a poke. Let's take a peek. It's really dark down here. Sorry, guys. You probably can't see much of this. Let me see. Oh, we've been here. Look, I've got junk stored in that chest. Okay, let's come back up. Okay, sorry, little LA buddies. You probably were not too sure what was going on there. Oh, look, I have a treasure chest floating in the water. But yeah, those planets, and the new one though, Kingdom. It's a little different, right? Because it's a little bit further along in the story, and it was almost just a standalone story, right? It didn't really do much to expand the universe much, but it was still really good. It was a good movie. It was still a really good movie. Good kind of hero's journey kind of thing, you know, the young chimp who is kind of a coming of age thing. He's kind of at that moment, and they got a ritual with eagles, and they're the eagle clan. So they like get eagles' eggs and hatch them, and they bond with them and stuff. It was really cool. It was a really nifty idea with that, and then, but it's kind of treated as like a coming of age thing for the younger chimps, and you know, whole thing, tragic thing, you know, whatever. The bad chimps come in and raid their clan, and he has to go journey and try to find them and save them and stuff. It's a whole hero's journey thing. Really good movie. Didn't do a whole lot for as far as expanding the major overarching storyline of the Planet of the Apes stuff, but still really good, really fun to watch. And there was an incredible scene where it was the chimpanzee, the main character one, and a gorilla, which is one of the main supporting antagonists. Were having a fight, and they were in a place that was like an old human built structure, right? So, and it was a thing where it was like a lot of, you know, pipes and metal and all this. Hey, did we lose one? We lost one. We had all 4 when we got to the ocean. I'm not sure what happened to them. But we got 3 of them home. We got 3 of them home. Oh, darn it. Anyway, and it's not really just to spoil the scene, but I'm just gonna like they're fighting and the place is being like flooded. There's a lot of water. So these apes are like sloshing. They're basically fighting each other, and of course trying to, you know, the good guys trying to evade him and fight him at the same time. And they're sloshing through this water, and it just like, it is so realistic and so well done. The movement of the water, everything, it is flawless. It is like absolutely flawless. Your brain can't even tell that it's CGI at that point. Like, it is so realistic, it's insane. So, all right, well, okay, we already had Cat in 13. Didn't need them. Okay, we'll have to remember that next time we find Cat in 13. We already have 2 of them. We already have 1 of each. We did get 3 LAs successfully back home, so that's pretty stinking cool. We could probably get them in the boat. You know what we could do? We could put them on a lead and then take the things out of their hands so they don't keep trying to pathfind to me. Because I've noticed, like, when they're tagged to you with an item, they really want to get to you. They'll snap the leads that they're on to get to you. But if you take the things out of their hand, then they kind of calm down a little bit. So let's go ahead and put them here, and then I should be able to take that out. There we go. And now they'll just kind of float around and not really stretch those leads too much. So they should be okay. All right, we have 8 and that was 3 carrots, which is we kind of needed. How are we doing on diamonds? Do we have enough to make a helmet? Yeah, we have enough to make a helmet. We didn't have a helmet in here, did we? No. Okay. Let's go and make that helmet. All right, let's empty out some of this inventory. Again, we've got this chest. We got Cat and 13 here, so I'm just gonna go pitch these off over here and let them despawn. Okay, yeah. Here's our. See, I thought we did have dark oak. Okay, I questioned that earlier. I can unenchant these books if we have a. Well, we don't have one of those on here. I'll just put these down here, just knowing that we can unenchant those later. Let's put our bookshelves in here too. That's our logs, not bookshelves. Okay, we're just gonna take a minute to sort out my inventory from what we just came back with. Let's see. Got some full bundles. I need to get. There we go. And I can probably put this bucket away for now. All right. This will be our. I guess this was our dump chest. Okay, we have a dump chest already. Okay. Evil mobs. Potatoes. Glowstone dust. Okay, there's some stuff I'm not sure how to sort yet. I'll just stick that. Okay. Where's a good dump chest? Right here next to this. Oh my gosh, yep, this was definitely a dump chest. Look, we've been using that. I should probably consider doing a little better sort on my inventory at some point here. But it's kind of funny though. It's like I just don't want to waste all the time in an episode doing it, but I also don't want to do a whole lot of stuff off camera. So it's a little bit of a trade-off there. Look at all the bundles we found on the way. That was really cool. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. Okay, let's hit the sort on that. We got Vex armor trim and Sentry armor trim. That was really, really cool. Let's put, we're going to do a bundle of bundles in here. Those two armor trims, that's pretty awesome. So we got Coast armor trim, and now we got Sentry and Vex. That's really cool. We can use this jukebox to make more of our these little guys later when we need them. Have we found amethyst yet? Yeah, we have amethyst right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Anything else that we need right off the bat here? Where'd that brewing stand come from? Oh, that was probably already in here. Oh, that was already in here. That was the one that we discovered where it was. Okay. Okay, nothing we need to worry about at the moment. Oh, we need to make sure that this damaged anvil gets put somewhere special. We have to remember that this is the special find, the very unique room that I've never found in this game yet. These resin clumps right now are pretty unique as well. We're going to need these emeralds to help buy some of these enchanted books. And the whole reason we took that adventure were these bookshelves, which we only found 22 of. Okay. All right. I don't think any of this we need at the moment. Let me sort that again. Okay. We'll worry about emptying that dump chest out later, and now we can finally sleep back at home. Ah, so relaxing. Oh, you know what's one thing? One thing, I think one reason why I hadn't done all the enchantments for this armor yet was because I was thinking I would zombify and cure these guys to get them cheaper before I did that. Should I do that now? I could. We could do that now. Let me think on that for just a second here. I'll tell you what. Let's one thing we absolutely need to do right now is golden carrots. Let me just double check over here. We don't have any. So we need to do some trading and get some more food. So while I'm doing this trading for food, let's see. This damaged anvil. Okay, this is our ores. I'm gonna put our special damaged anvil in there, and that will remind me that this is the special one. I'm gonna get my fortune pick because you get more potatoes and carrots and stuff with this. Okay, so we'll consider this while we're doing this harvesting. What do I want to do with the rest of this episode? I could start collecting. Oh, did I just break up that? Why? I think I just broke it with my pickaxe, but where did it go? Because this isn't the Silk Touch pickaxe. That's why. Darn it. Okay, I'm gonna need to get a leaf block in there to replace that. Yeah. So let's see. I could start getting what I need to start finding the stronghold. I could go out and do some Enderman hunting. Maybe go back and get more blaze rods, so we can spend the rest of this episode in the Nether, where there's just no chance of me dying horribly like I just did in this part. I need to get a hoe so I can fix this, a hoe and a leaf. So I'm already thinking that that's not sounding like a very fun thing to do. Why do I have like a single apple? Oh, probably because when I broke that leaf, it gave me an apple. I broke the leaf with a fortune pick, and I got an apple for it. Well, there you go. Technically, those should probably be something that's a little bit harder to break, like a wooden slab or something. Anyway. So, nether adventuring to start preparing to find the stronghold, or these guys. Which means I'm going to have to brew enough potions and make enough golden apples. Because I have to assume that the splash a splash potion. I don't know if a splash potion here would get all 4 of them, or if I'm going to have to splash them individually. So just to be on the safety side, I would have to make, you know, a lot of splash potions of harming, or whatever they are. I'd have to make a whole protective roof over top of them so they don't burn in the sun. And then I have the case of, will the zombie that I bring in be stupid and not attack them like they did in my game with Zinc? So we really thought like that they would attack them in that game, and yet the zombie just was not wanting to like go attack them through a corner or anything. The zombie just insisted he wanted to be just face on at the same level. I'm afraid I might run into the same problem with these guys, because the zombies would have to attack them from above and not face on. And I don't know if the zombie will do that. So it could be that like when I let those guys out, I might have to free them and then zombify them and then have to wrestle them all back into their work benches. Which that feels like that would be like an entire 3-hour session. Like that just feels like that would take way too long. Let me go trade off some of these vegetables real quick here. If I can get up here and jump. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay. And we'll get some carrots from that. Okay, we'll let you refresh while we're digging up the rest of this stuff. Where's my way around? I need to put a gate on that side. Hey, kitties. Kitty, one kitty? Where's Calico? I don't know where the other cat is. Okay, I'm starting to think that the villager thing might be a little too much for right now. So I think I might just have to deal with doing this round of enchantment books just at the current prices. Is he ready to trade yet? Yes. Very good. Let's see. We can do melons and pumpkins too. Yeah, okay. So I think what I might do is I might go ahead and just do the enchantment books now at full price. We'll deal with zombifying these guys and getting them cheaper so that when we need any of those books in the future, they'll be cheaper. But I think this initial batch of them are just going to have to be full price, because I think that is going to be a bigger ordeal than I'm ready for today. Because I really just have this gut feeling that the zombie's just not going to attack them correctly with them in their workbenches. I have a feeling I'm going to have to let them all loose and then let the zombies go at it. So, therefore, we'll leave that for another day. That might be something where we start the episode doing it, because see how long it takes. Oh gosh, I broke at least one stem. I have a seed in my hand. Where were you, stem? Where were you, stem? If I was a melon stem and I got broke, where would I be? I'd be right here. Boom. There we go. buddy. Want some of those melons? Okay. Then we can do a round of pumpkins as well. Let me get these pumpkins and then we'll be done trading. And then we're going to look at enchanting up this armor. Well, we're going to look at trading for the books to enchant it first. And then whatever time remaining we have, we'll start. We'll go dip our toes into the nether and start looking at trying to collect some more blaze rods and or ender pearls. Okay. All right, Mr. Farmer. Ready for a load of pumpkins. And then you're done trading me golden carrots for now. That's fine. We got almost 2 stacks. Perfect. Perfect. That's going to last us a while. Let's go ahead and put these away here. Those away. We're going to need the emeralds. Any more emeralds over here that we have? We're going to need those as well. We're going to need empty books. So we're going to need these. Oh my gosh, we could harvest some books out of these bookshelves. Or well, for these we could just craft them because that's the purpose of this. Let's see what we're going to need. Okay, how do you make the what you call it? What are they called? They're not called sharpening stones. They're called this grindstone, planks, sticks, and stone slab. Okay, stone slab, stone slab. There we go. Planks and sticks, planks and sticks, sticks, planks. Okay. And now we don't have to worry so much about those guys coming over here and messing with these tables. Okay, there we go. It just kind of dawned on me, like I was well up over 50 levels. I mean, it don't matter. Levels are easy enough to get back, but like, man, as many times as we died. It's funny I'm already back up to level 20. I guess that was that trading with that villager just then. That gives you, trading with villagers gives you way more experience than I think some people realize. Like if you have a trading hall, go in there with like, put things you need healed in your offhand because you get a ton of XP when you trade with villagers. Okay. All right, so we need to make a new shield. Oh, iron's over here. Okay. All right. Got a little bit of bone block in there too. Nice. We'll pull some of this over here into our home storage. Okay. Let's just break a few of these down into ingots so that we have them when we need them. Boom. There we go. And I need to make a shield. New shield. Okay. Wood and ingots. So, how many enchantments do we need? Let's get some paper. We did get some paper from our adventure. Paper. And leather. Okay. So, we need 2 books for the shield because we can put unbreaking and mending on the shield. The pants, I believe, needs 3 things, right? Unbreaking, mending, protection. I believe it's the same for this. Right? Unmending, breaking, protection. And then the helmet gets those 3 plus a few others. 2 others? So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 more books, I think. Something like that. Let's see. Okay, so for now, let's see what that gives us. So that gives us 3 for the pants, 3 for that, and then 5 for that. So let's go see if that's correct. Mending, unbreaking, protection. Okay, mending, unbreaking, protection. And then we're going to have, okay, so for the helmet, we're going to need aquafinity, respiration. Yeah, just those 2. Okay, so 5 on the helmet. Yeah, because then it's 3 on the, no, 2 on the boots. Yeah, 5 on the boots, 5 on the helmet, 3 on each of those. Okay, I think that's everything we need. Now we just need to start buying our stuff. So let's see, we're going to need 4 mending and 4 unbreaking. 16 each. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is going to be so expensive. Okay, 1. This is going to be so expensive. This is why I was holding off on it. I was seriously thinking I was going to zombify and cure these guys before I bought the rest of these books. But I just feel like that's going to be too big of an ordeal, so I just want to get it taken care of now. So let's go ahead and cut down some trees, start trading for some sticks, and start doing that whole thing. All right. We might not get much past the trading, the upgrading our armor before we have to end this one, because this will take a little bit. That's that tree. Okay. Okay. Oh, we didn't get 4 saplings off of that one. This one should give us 4 saplings. There's an awful lot on this tree. Sorry, I'm a little bit quiet right now. I'm just not sure what to talk about. I'm just kind of thinking about getting these things enchanted. I'm still in a little bit of a shock about some of the stuff that happened in that mansion. That was kind of scary stuff. Let's see. Replant. Okay, that's enough to replant those. And even maybe another one here just in case. Okay, let's just see what that gives us for right now. Okay. We'll start trading with these fellas. Okay, not even a full trade. That was only 56. That'll at least give us a couple more books. Let's get the other, try to see if we can get the other 2 mendings out of the way here. We need 2 more of these. No, we need 4 of these. We need 4 mendings. Okay, we have 8 left. What's next? Unbreaking? They're 9 apiece. Okay, so we should be able to get all 4 unbreakings pretty easily. So that's going to be unbreaking. Well, I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's do this. Let's put, let's utilize our thing here. So we'll come back and get those when we need them. We're going to need 4 of these. Okay. We're going to need 3 of these. And then we're going to need 1 of these and 1 of these. There we go. I like that. I like that. We put out what we plan, and then as we make them, we'll move them over. That's a cool little system. That opens up, that leaves our inventory open for more stuff to make our stick trades with. Oh, hey, little gray kitty. Yeah, that stops our inventory from being so full. Lets us do more of these stick trades at one time. And we have plenty of bone meal, so we could always force those trees to grow a little bit faster if none of them pop up by the time we're done with this one. So I need to think about, let's see. I need to think, what do I need to think about? The library. I need to start thinking a little bit more seriously about the details of what I'm going to do with this library. So I want it to feel kind of grand when you're in there, but I don't need it to be massively tall. It doesn't need to be massively tall, but I want it more than just like, you know, a low ceiling. I want a higher ceiling on it. So that's a thing. So it might even be something where like it's almost like 2 stories tall, but without a second story. Okay, let me go grab some bone meal. These guys aren't growing fast enough. So it might be like a 2-story tall building, but then it's single story just with a very, very large vaulted ceiling. I, of course, want to have, let's see. And the interior, I'm thinking instead of having like massive windows that go all the way up both stories, it'll be like, it'll look like 2 stories with the windows as far as how the windows are designed. We got bookshelves and stuff around them down lower where the villagers would be able to get to them. And then up higher, it could be more just like high shelves and stuff with ladders and things. I want to have a lot of, what did I come over here for? Bone meal. Bone meal. Bone meal. Oh, one of them just grew. Let's see. And I want kind of the ceiling to be like nice big like beams and stuff. Maybe not just straight across, maybe try to do some kind of a design with the beams. That might be pretty nice. Don't know what that'll be. I can't do anything too terribly fancy with like arches and stuff because of, you know, you're building with blocks. Okay, this one's going to be kind of hard to get up because I'm not really, there's too many disconnects on these vines. Well, I could probably at least get up to there. Okay. Nope. Okay, this one I might have to do it old school. Alright, let's just come up to here, and then from here going up, we'll do it old school. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know, it might be hard to do too many crazy, like, arches and stuff with the beams, and have them still look like beams. So I'll have to think about that a little bit. But that's kind of the idea, right? You kind of go in, you have these cool, like lots of bookshelves and stuff on the sides, these, you know, kind of tall windows. Then you have that second story row of windows. And then big beams and stuff up top. Things like that. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Okay. Oof. we'll get that second tree there, and then we'll go do some more stick trading. All right, we can get a little bit further up on that one. Okay, we might be able to get all the way to the top on this one. Let's see. These little diagonals are a little weird because sometimes you can get them and sometimes you can't. There we go. That time I did. There we go. All the way to the top. Nice. Did the other one just grow? Nice. Okay. Well, we went and got the bone meal, and then the trees were like, "Fine, we'll grow if you want us that bad." Didn't even have to use the bone meal. Yet there's still more books to buy. I'm glad I did the stick guys in there now, because like this really is a good way to get a lot of emeralds when you need them. You know, and it's the guys that are already serving a purpose over there in the iron farm. So it's kind of like the stick trades is just a bonus, you know. It's a really good idea. I should be able to get pretty far up this one. There we go. I need to also consider making myself, once I get a lot of these ender pearls and stuff, I need to make myself an ender chest and have an ender chest with me, and then that way I can store like all of my important things, my fortune pick, I can have, you know, a hoe, I can have you know, shears, you know, because we didn't have a shears in that thing to get that wool. So like if I wanted to harvest any of that wool, you know, so usually like I make shears, like enchanted shears, because you can put unbreaking and mending on those as well, and efficiency. So I typically tend to do that as well. So, and then I keep all of those in my ender chest, and then eventually in a shulker box inside that ender chest. So we should probably consider. I think our hold up here was the obsidian. Yeah, we didn't have any obsidian. Yeah, this was all crying obsidian. I call that crying obsidian. Nice. Yeah, so we have the ender pearls and stuff right now, but I just don't have the obsidian for those. So that's something that I should look at getting sooner rather than later, is that ender chest going. Alright, let's go ahead and I can toss these leaves for now. That gives me an extra inventory slot. Alright. Sticks and sticks and one more sticks. Okay. You and you are not full yet. Okay, so more sticks. Sticks. Okay. Trade. The one-click trading is a mod, by the way. I'm just clicking my right click and it's trading as many as I can. That's a mod. That's not something you can do in vanilla. Okay. Well, here, before we start converting all these... Oh, they are refreshing their trades already. Excellent. Okay. Well, if you're going to refresh them, then I'll sit here and keep doing them. Okay, not everybody. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a few more of these books. Let's move on to Unbreaking. So those were 9 each, so I should very easily be able to get all 4 of those. Hey, I thought they were 9 each. Oh, maybe I looked at that 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now let's put those in here. Okay, so then we're going to need 3 protections, and this is 22. So we can get one of them out of the way now. And we're going to have to get some more emeralds for the other ones, okay? I really like that with the books, with those bookshelves. You guys are not refreshing your trades fast enough. What, it's like you're scared or something. I just set my spawn point on one of your beds. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Can we get some more? Anyone else? Anyone else? Nope. Okay, fine, fair enough. I'll go dig some more. I don't need the leaves. Let's go chop down another tree or two. Let them refresh their trades. Let these guys start growing up a little bit more. This is exciting stuff, isn't it? I'm not gonna feel bad though, because you guys have rested my worries that like you guys don't mind the boring stuff as part of playing the game. So, and anybody who did worry is probably already logged off anyway. Okay. Thanks for all the compliments on Spot. I showed the pictures of my old cat Spot, and so many lovely comments. Thank you guys so much. He really was a fantastic little kitty. He was my little buddy, and such beautiful coloring on him. And he was so soft. He was just the best. So thank you all so much for all your nice compliments on him. That made me feel really good. And I found out, someone told me in the comments, that the coloration that he had, that strange light tan with the really, really faint like tabby marks, that's called apricot. What a cool color. What a cool name for that color, right? That's really neat. Apricot. So that was pretty cool to learn. And apparently what you call that is like dilution or double dilution. So technically that it's like an orange cat. That's what you would, it's basically like a type of orange cat. And then the dilution would be, I guess, you know, that being diluted down into less of the orange color, less of the dark tabby lines and stuff. Yeah, learned some stuff. That was pretty cool. And I've seen like similar color. I don't know if the exact color of him or if it was just similar, but I looked around. Some people do call it cream. And I saw one thread where someone was like, what color is my cat? And it looked like the exact color, the exact same color as Spot. And a lot of people were responding and saying it was called buff. So I don't know if that's a thing. Can that color also be called buff? Is that more of like a slang? I don't know. I don't know. So he's apricot / possibly cream / possibly even buff. I didn't like buff so much. That doesn't feel like that should be the color of a cat. That just seems like a weird word to be the color of a cat, especially like light tan. How does buff? I don't know. I don't see the connection between the words, but it just could be me. But yeah, it was very fun. It was very fun to learn all of that. So that was really cool. Appreciate that information. These guys ready to trade yet? No, you bums. Okay, that is one drawback to this. Can only go so far with them. So what do I have? I have 22 emeralds. Are any of these other books? So the protection is 20. I can get one more protection. The respiration is 29. This is 5. Of course, if I get the 5, I can't also get one of these. I just get a protection. Okay. We'll put that there. Excellent. And we might have to give these guys a couple minutes to refresh that trade. So let's see what they're doing over here. Yeah, they're not refreshed yet. I think we need to wait. Usually it's around the, if you look at the clock in the top right corner, it's 7:30 game time. I want to say it's usually, it might either be around 8 a.m. or more like noon when they kind of do a trade refresh session. So we'll check them here at about a little after 8. Let's see if we can hear their little thingies go. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Or whatever sound they make. I'm not hearing their little sounds. Might be more like noon. Okay, let's give us a couple minutes. What can we do for a couple of minutes? As I say, we could go ahead and start doing some of the enchanting, but I'd rather go to the XP farm and do it there. So we need 22. Need 22. They just all refreshed. 22 plus 5 is 27. Plus 29 is 27, 47, 56. We need 56 emeralds, I think, to finish this off. Hopefully these guys all refreshed at the same time as those librarians did. I just heard one of them do his little, hey. Okay, you did. Okay, you still have more trades to go. Okay, let's get some more of these guys. All right. Let's see if we can actually get this. Now, whenever I do it and then do it again, that's actually an in-game vanilla thing. Let me show you that. So, if you do... There's only one of them? Really? Only one of them? Okay, I just heard your little thingy go. Is that you? That's you. So if you do a crafting recipe, like I'm holding shift and I hit that stick, right? And then I click it. Now, if I hit spacebar, it puts that same crafting recipe that I just did back up there. I hit spacebar again. Now I'm holding shift while I'm doing this. I'm not sure if the shift is important with that, but that's how you can actually do that in vanilla. And you can do that with their trading as well. So you can actually... Is anyone ready to trade? You. So I can go click and I can just, like on normal trading, I'm holding shift and I hit click. But then I hit space. It puts up there again. Click. Space. Click. So in vanilla, you can do the relatively quick trading like that by going like space click, space click, space click while you're holding down that shift. So just so you know, that is a possible way. I didn't know that until literally very, very recently. I've been playing this game for like 12 years. I didn't realize you could do that with trades like that in vanilla. Which is why I use, like, as part of one of the mods that I have, that you can do that right click to do the shift right click to do all the trades at once. Because I didn't realize you could do that until very, very recently. So there you go. I just heard them refresh again. Wonder if these guys did. Maybe I have to wait for their noon refresh. We're going to be one short, so let's go ahead and just get the books that we can. Let's get this guy's book. And I believe this one was the cheapy one. And we need 21. We need like 8 more for respiration. And it works with crafting recipes. The shift, like spacebar click, that works on builder trading and crafting recipes. Okay, we don't have enough. Okay, we're gonna have to cut down one more tree, and then we'll trade out this, and that should be enough to get us our last thing, and then we'll head over to that XP farm and get these things all juiced up. High octane. Something like that. I'm not a... Okay, let's see. All right. This should be our last trading session here. what am I missing? There's one in there. There we go. Okay, poof, poof, poof. Okay. Oh, I love instant, the fast. Oh my gosh, look at you. Look at you. Oh, you know what? I'll get you when that tree grows. Oops. I love the fast leaf decay. I really don't see a need to have the leaves decay as slow as they do in vanilla. I mean, you cut down the tree, the leaves should just fall. I know there's no physics in the game, but if they're going to decay anyway, I feel like fast decay is way better. If you want to actually harvest the leaves, do it before you cut the trunk down. The only argument I heard against making that vanilla was, well, what if I want to like get the leaves? Well, get them before you cut the trunk down. It's not that difficult. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these stick trades done. See, click, space, click. See, isn't that cool? You can do that in vanilla. Okay, let's see. Let's get the rest of these things traded. You got, okay, that's enough. Let's see if we can just get as many as we can. Might as well. Okay. The only thing you have to be careful when you're doing the crafting is it might not put, like if you're using different types of wood and you're doing a wood-based crafting recipe, then it might grab the wrong one. So just FYI, if you're doing the space click on crafting recipes and you have multiple versions of an ingredient, it might not pick the one you want it to. All right, this is our last book. Bam, we are done. So let me get all of this tree stuff out of my inventory, then we'll go ahead and grab all of those books. Then we'll head over there and start making up our gear the way it needs to be. Let's see, tree stuff. This is all jungle. Gonna hold on to those bookshelves. You know what? The bookshelves, let me just put the bookshelves in books. Books. There we go. All right, and our bone meal, we'll put that bone meal away. I forgot about that. It's a weird bug with this thing that lets you click through the item frames where if you're holding something you can use, it just starts using it. When I come over here to put the bone meal, I must have already clicked it away. Let me put the fortune pick away. Boop, there we go. All right, let's go get our books and get our enchantment on. Enchanting. Okay, listen to this, guys. There's a tone. There's like a lower tone. What you call it? You know what? I'm gonna get away from you guys so you can actually hear this. Okay. Okay, watch this. Okay. Listen very closely. It's like when you walk over amethyst crystal, but it's like a lower tone. How cool is that? How cool is that? Super cool. That's how cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I never noticed that before. All right, that's all of our books. All right, let's go Uber up this gear. Oh gosh, this might be the last thing I'm doing. I'm actually looking at the time. I'm guessing, I'm just trying to do simple math in my head. I'm guessing we're pretty close to that 3-hour mark. So let's go ahead and get this enchanting done. And then we might have to do the, well, we will. Oh, there's a Gasty Gast. Let's see if we can get another one of those Tears records. Shoot me, shoot me. Oh gosh, no. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Okay, maybe I shouldn't be messing with this. Okay, fine. I'll just kill you. How's that? I'll kill you with looting. And let's see if you drop a tier or something useful. You probably dropped it in the lava, didn't you? Okay, it was worth a try. The angles just weren't working in my favor with the whatever you call it, the return to sender thing. Valiant effort. I need to put another stairwell over here, like I did over there. I heard another one. Nope. I already got one of those records. I really don't need a second one. But now that I know you can get them, I want them. And it's a really cool song too. Ooh, it is nighttime, ain't it? Okay, let's go ahead and sleep. Alrighty. Let's get our enchantment on. Okay, so we need the mending and unbreaking go together. Oh, I'm in the wrong thingy. This thingy. Unbreaking and mending go together really cheap. Those are 2 if you put unbreaking on the left. So let's get all of those. Unbreaking, mending. Unbreaking, mending. Unbreaking, mending. So we'll get all of those out of the way. And now we need to combine protection. So that direction is 5. That direction is 6. So we want to go mending, unbreaking, and then protection. Mending, unbreaking, and then protection. Mending, unbreaking, and then protection. Okay, this one's for the shield, pants, chest plate, helmet. So then these 2. So it's 6 that way, 2 that way, nice. And then 12 this way, 13 this way. So this way is 12. We're at 6. We need to gain a few more levels for this. I back off like that because I don't want my inventory to get filled up with the drops from that front row of mobs. So whenever you see me smack them and back up, that's why I'm doing it. Okay, that was the 12 levels I think that I needed for this. Okay. So there we go. So now we just need to look at, let's see, for the shield, I'm going to need 6 plus 1 more for naming it, so I'm going to need 7 levels for that. Now another way to prevent that is to do this. Fill up your inventory, so then you don't have to worry about getting those extra things, extra mob drops in your inventory. Okay, 7. So shield plus this, so we're just going to call this Oda's shield. We're going to stick with our really clever naming scheme. Okay, so that's nice. So that shield will last a lot longer now when we're in a battle like that. Let's see, what are we going to need to do the helmet? Helmet. Hold on. Helmet's going to get this. That's 24. Maybe that'll be the last one that we do. This is going to get one of these. So that's 12 plus 1, so 13 to rename it to. Okay, so we need 13 levels here. And one reason, like, okay, when I'm doing this, see right now I'm at 9. I go up to what I need, and then I immediately go and do it, because when you're at lower levels, each little XP bubble, you need fewer XP to increase to the next level when you're low levels than you do at higher levels. So, like, rather than sitting here and grinding to like 26 and then doing 2 13-level things, grind to 13, get it out of the way, then grind to the next 13, and it's going to be a lot faster because your XP will fill up a lot quicker and get you to that like 13 or whatever your number is a lot faster. So it's better to do it that way than to try to just get a ton of XP and then do several things at once, because you're just going to spend more time grinding XP if you do it that way. Helpful tip of the day. There's the 13 that I need for this. Okay. Otis chest plate. Ooh, that's always fun. Now, some of that XP is going to get absorbed into this, and I think I'm okay with that. Let's see what the legs will cost. The legs will be a 13 as well. That makes sense. It's pretty much the same thing. Let me fill that space. Now, this chest plate is going to absorb a lot of this XP at first. It's going to fill up before I get to the 13. Now, I could avoid that and just take it off for it. Let me just take it off for right now. Okay. I keep hearing this guy go glug 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 glug. Oh, I need a name tag. I have a great name for him. I just need a name tag. Well, we'll see. We'll let that fill up for a little bit and empty out some of this stuff. Okay. Oh, we don't really have a gunpowder storage yet. Okay, let's see. We can throw this in the trash. We can throw some of these arrows in the trash for now, too. Don't really need that. I thought I saw a little someone out of the corner of my eye there. Well, look at that. He was all full of gold. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, how many more of these things can I craft? 10 more, so I can't put any more than 10 bows in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay. Just don't really need the arrows right now. We'll let them tick away. And let's see. Okay. Oh, I forgot to fill my inventory back up. Okay, we're trying to get to 13 to do our pants. And 13. Okay. Alright. Oda's leggings. And there goes that one too. Oh my gosh. We probably don't have... Oh, we don't have enough iron to craft another one. Dang it. Well, I think the helmet was like 26. Oh gosh. Okay. While that's let's run back home real quick and get we're gonna have to get the materials to craft. We're gonna have to just hold on a second. No, I did. Hold on a second. Let me just double check one thing before I go all the way back home. Do I have a single chest over here for lapis? Oh, okay. Sometimes, like in this chest, I'll store iron blocks to make new anvils. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some iron blocks from home, from our iron farm, and bring them over here. Just do this for now. Let me put some of this on me right now, and just in case we get bombarded by something. Okay, there we go. Like a ghast? Straight ahead? Yes! Got him. I think. Did I get the return to sender, or did he just blow up from his own explosion? I think he just... I don't think I got the return to sender on that. That was weird. I'll have to watch that back and see what the heck just happened there. Because his explosion hit me. Oh, you know what? I bet I missed. I killed him with the arrow and the explosion hit me. That's what happened. Not a big mystery. Okay. Okay. All right. Which way was home? This one. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need a nicer little house or something. Oh, but again, I need to consider if we're going to do that on the roof or not. I need to think about that too. I mean, eventually I'll go nether roof, so I should probably just prepare that. Let me put this away here, and the gunpowder, and then we came over here for iron. So let me go grab some iron and get back over there. Let's see. So we'll just grab a big old chunk of iron so we can make new anvils when we need them. I think we might be over the 3-hour mark at this point. I'll try to hurry up this last little bit. Yeah, I'm falling behind on some of my second channel videos too, just because things have gotten busy. So, but I'm hoping I'll have time to record something for my second channel today as well. But then again, in about 3.5 hours, I'm meeting up with Zinc to record our Oda and Zinc episodes. So we'll see if I can squeeze in an episode of Foundation or something. I've pretty much done with most of my chores for the day. Let's see. Let's go ahead and create the anvil. Let's go ahead and make 2 of them for now, and then we'll put the rest of this in here. Okay, so the helmet, let's take this off so that we don't just soak all of our XP into that. 25. We're going to need 25 for this. Okay, let's fill up the inventory so we're not picking up all of the loots. Okay, there we go. 25. This shouldn't take too long. Give them a minute to my hand. Sometimes when I put my hand on my keyboard, I put my hand in the wrong place and I'm hitting all the wrong keys. How's our friend doing over here? How you doing, man? You got a bit lined up there, okay? Not much more. We're closing in on our 25. Did I use up all of these? I think this is done, right? I can do 3 more before I need to reload that. Okay. Alright, almost there. See, I could make a cobblestone farm like right here. I could do that. I could do a cobblestone farm here. There we go, 25. Oda's helmet. All right, we are now officially fully decked out with everything is fully enchanted. It's always such a good feeling. That's awesome. Now some of that stuff needs to heal quite a bit. These two things need to heal quite a bit. Let's just take a minute to heal those before we sign out here. Let's see, I can clean up some of this while we're waiting. This can go in the trash. All these arrows can go in the trash. Let's see. Once I figure out a place to store them, I can store like a chest worth. Here's the last 3 of these. Boom. So this should be empty now. Yep, so we'll have to remember to fill that up before we throw any more bows in it. Alright. The gunpowder's kind of, I mean, I'm putting it there, but that's not permanent storage yet. Alright, let's see if we can finish healing up our armor here. Hopefully it won't take too long. Oh, they're almost there. Boom, there we go. And we just got XP. Nice. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw our axe up here. I mean, I'm going to have to heal them eventually, so I can do it now, or I can do it at the beginning of the next episode. I'll just take care of them now. Okay. I think that's good. And, oh, that one's done. Okay, we can heal up the pickaxes. This is almost full. Yeah, this will be like 1 or 2 mobs. Come on, fall down. Boom, done. Awesome. We are all loaded up. Fantastic. All right, we are fully enchanted to the max now. The only thing left that we can do to improve this our gear is netherite. Still not looking forward to that. That's such a grind. Oh my gosh. But anyway, awesome. Well, thanks for coming along for the ride today, guys. That was a pretty crazy trip to the mansion, and I'm a little bummed that we only got 22 bookshelves out of it. Really, I thought we would come out with stacks of bookshelves, honestly. So I think next episode, let's plan on finding the stronghold and exploring that and seeing if we can get a bunch of bookshelves out of a library or 2 there. I think that's part of our plan for next episode. And then yeah, then we can start making that library. So let's do that. Next episode, I'll plan that. We're going to go find the stronghold, get as many bookshelves as we can, and we'll get back home and we'll start putting together at least start building that library. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.